Lynne Zucker's job in October was to make sure Denver's elections were fair.
I work downtown as a signature verification judge.
She just wishes she got a bit of fairness in return.
I parked down at 12th and Bannock. It was one of these machines that you put in your license plate number and then put in your money.
Running late for work that day, Lynne entered her license plate, swiped her card, and then moved on. A few days later,
I got a notice of noncompliance, and the noncompliance said, you didn't pay for parking here, and so consequently, it's now $87. And this was a $16 lot.
When she thought about it, she realized her error right away.
I transposed my license plate. As soon as I did it, I thought, oh God, I did this wrong. But it was like 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 4, 3, 2, 1.
An honest mistake. She thought PRRS's dispute team would understand since she paid after all. So she fired off an email.
They sent me back an email and they said, you either have to show us the ticket or you have to show us a credit card statement.
Lynne says the kiosk is pretty spotty when it comes to receipts.
This particular machine spit out tickets occasionally and not so much.
Something we confirmed during a quick visit to the lot this week.
Not wanting to take it.
It doesn't give receipts anyway.
So she sent along her credit card statement, even circled the transaction on October 17th to a company called Selkirk LLC. They own the lot. $16 paid to park for the day. End of story, right?
Maybe 2 weeks later, I get another email. We have carefully reviewed your dispute. Based on the provided information, you did not pay to use the facility.
But based on the provided information, you did.
I did!
Dispute denied with an offer.
However, because you are trying to resolve this issue, we're going to take $20 off.
What a deal, huh? Lynne didn't think so.
They're just trying to get money out of me. You know, however much they can get more out of me. They've already got my $16, so they want more of my money. I'm not going to give it to them. I absolutely refuse to give it to them.
She responded saying she still wasn't going to pay.
This last Friday, my birthday, I get this letter in the mail from an attorney saying that this matter has now gone to collection. And collection was in capital letters.
What happened to Lynne technically isn't supposed to happen anymore.
We got a number of complaints about how PRRS did business.
Last summer, Democratic Attorney General Phil Weiser announced a settlement with PRRS over specific complaints about how the company tried to collect debt from customers. One of them?
A consumer did park, and then maybe the license plate was entered a little bit incorrectly, and they went to bill that consumer, trying to make them pay twice. They'd already paid for it, but just might have misentered the license plate.
Though PRRS denied the allegations at the time and denied them again when Steve on Your Side asked about Lynne's case. They said what happened to Lynne was a technology glitch, and they waived her ticket.
It makes me angry that they're trying to take advantage of people when we absolutely have proof that we've paid for this.
PRRS told me that Lynne actually transposed her license plate the same way a few weeks ago. But that time, a computer caught the error and didn't issue her a ticket. So maybe that's an improvement. Now, since our first story about PRRS tickets aired, we've heard from a number of you with complaints about PRRS tickets. If you've had a problem, my email's right there at the bottom of your screen. I'm Steve Steger, Steve on Your Side, 9 News.